Yo, what it is, YouTube? It's your boy DC coming back with another Bulls album video here today on the channel. Guys, I want to show you the step-by-step process that you can use to achieve smooth, professional auto-tune vocals. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And down below, support the channel by checking the links, MixLikeNix.com, book a mix, check out the plugin presets, the mastering courses, or the vocal templates. And let me show you guys how I like to sauce this thing up from step one.
In a life you have to smile and be grateful, and don't watch what other people are do. It's a process everybody I go through, so don't feel like it's only just you. But one thing when me sure about, with God in your life you make it all. So when you look up to the sky, just tell him thanks and smile. We all have been one road, but no say we now walk alone. No give up easy, just believe me and don't make them try to take your soul.
Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to take like, if you imagine if you was cooking fish, you want to take off the scales and everything like that. So before I add any salt, pepper, lemon dressing, the first thing is like make sure we got a clean piece of fish before we throw it onto the grill. Okay, so a lot of the times you don't have to be boosting all this clarity and stuff. Get the natural clarity out of the vocal first by using a little bit of EQ. I use something very transparent, just a little bit of a cut inside the middle and a little bit of roll off. The first thing I like to do is get my low end straight. I have not even touched the mid-range yet. I haven't boosted yet. I haven't done nothing yet. All right, so the next thing that I like to do is I like to use some type of a split S plugin. Of course, I always use this, guys. This is the plugin that you need to use, split S.
In a life people I do, it's a process everybody I go through, so don't feel like it's only just you. But one thing when me sure about, with God in your life.
So instantly, like, we already got our voice to be smoother. So the most important thing when I'm thinking about these two plugins is I like to leave them in this position. Look at how I got them in this position. I still got the option to rotate here or rotate back there. That's something important you guys need to do. You need to start to just pick good plugins and just start to rotate them around. Like, oh, does this sound good before after compression? Does this sound good before after compression? And that way you guys will be able to develop really nice vocal sounds and stuff like that. Okay, because you're just playing around with the plugins and seeing like how you can squeeze the vocal in a bunch of different ways. Another plugin that I'm going to use, right, because the first thing I did is I listened to the track. Then I heard, man, this shit sounds like it needs more body. So I'm going to try to use a thicker compressor like the SPL or the Shadow Hills.
In a life you have to smile and be grateful, and don't watch what other people are do. It's a process everybody I go through, so don't feel like it's only just you.
All right, I like how controlled that sounds like, but really quickly, like how I say, let's try to see if maybe the Shadow Hills will work better on it. We're going for some weight. Okay, so we know what we want in our head already, and now we're just picking these plugins quick to see what works.
In a life you have to smile and be grateful, and don't watch what other people are do. It's a process everybody I go through, so don't feel like it's only just you. But one thing when me sure about, with God in your life you make it all. So when you look up to the sky, just tell him thanks and smile. We all have been one road, but no say we now walk alone. No give up easy, just believe me and don't make them try to take your soul.
Me personally, I prefer the Shadow Hills. It just sounds a little bit more creamy. Like the Shadow Hills just sounds a little bit better with the 3 transformers, so that's what we're gonna rock out with. Okay, now we still might put it on a different side of the whole entire thing, but boom, now we're gonna move on to a multi-band. What do we want at the multi-band? We want the vocal to be even and present.
It's only just you, but one thing when me sure about, with God in your life you make it all. So when you look up to the sky.
All right, boom. So you see how we already have a mentality to understand like, yo, we want our vocals to be smooth. So let's work backwards. What plugins do we need to use to achieve the plugin, to achieve the sound? I already know I got to use Weiss Digital De-esser. That's not a question.
With God in your life, you make it all. So when you look up to the sky, just tell him thanks and smile. We all have been one road, but no say we now walk alone. No give up easy, just believe me and don't make them try to take your soul. We all have to face the truth, but don't make it
All right, so I like how the vocals are sounding right now. They sound really like smooth, you know? like they're sounding like how they're gonna sound like. And usually at that point, that's when I would bring in a channel strip. So because I'm trying to go for a really warm sound, I already know I gotta use a warm channel strip. This is why you gotta understand your plugins. Using something like a Neve 88RS that I already know the tone of it, I don't gotta waste no time.
Don't feel like it's only just you. But one thing when me sure about, with God in your life, you will make it out. So when you look up to the sky, just tell him thanks and smile. We all have in one road, but no say we now walk alone. No give up easy, just believe me and don't make them try to.
Okay, so what are we looking for out of this thing right now? Right now, the most important thing that we're looking for is to add definition. We already know we want a little air, so we just did a breadcrumb of air. What I like to do is I like to always use the bell first. Here, where's the nasty frequency at? Then I try to do a shelf or a bell. You feel me? I use like that resonant frequency as a crossover point to be like, okay, you know how when people go to the beach and they put the metal detector in the ground and say, oh shit, the treasure's right there. It might be treasure, it might be trash. So when I boost it up really hard and I'm using the bell, which when this is not selected, I'm trying to find the trash. Once I find the trash, then I pick between the shelf or the bell to see how I'm gonna reduce it.
It's a process everybody I go through, so don't feel like it's only just you. But one thing when me sure about, with God in your life, you'll make it out. So when you look up to the
same technique, but with the bell, I used the most narrowest cue to hear where's the trash at. And then I located it, I pulled it back a little bit, and then that's when I started to open up the cue a little bit more to cut it. So that's a way that you can approach EQ to get your shit to sound professional. I want to do a little compression though.
It's a process everybody I go through, so don't feel like it's only just you. But one thing when me sure about, with God in your life, you'll make it out. So when you look up to the sky, just tell him thanks and smile. We all have in one road, but no say we now walk alone. No give up easy, just believe me and don't make them try to take your soul. We all have to face the truth, but don't make it consume you. So when the pain where you feel, it's a process everybody I go through, so don't feel like it's only just you. But one thing when me sure about, with God in your life, you'll make it out. So when you look up to the sky, just tell him thanks and smile. We all have in one road, but no say we now walk alone.
All right, at that point, I know I want to do a little bit further enhancing. You know, usually at this point, I would bring in like a soothe, but I want to do a trick that you can achieve auto-tune pro vocals. Use a soothe first, right? And you can use whatever fucking preset you want to use on the soothe. Just make sure your soothe is working and then EQ into that soothe, right? So you're going to drive your high end. Into this plugin in a certain way.
It's a process everybody I go through, so don't feel like it's only just you. But one thing when me sure about, with God in your life, you will make it out. So when you look up to the sky, just tell him thanks and smile. We all have in one road, but no say we now walk alone.
Huh?
No give up easy, just believe me and don't make them try to take your soul. We all have to face the truth, but don't make it consume you. So when the pain where you feel gets hard to control, just know life full of pure.
Alright.
It's a process everybody I go through, so don't feel like it's only just you. But one thing when me sure about, with God in your life, you'll make it out. So when you look up to the sky, just tell him thanks and smile. We all have in one road, but no say we now walk alone. No give up easy, just believe me and don't make them try to take your soul. We all have to face the truth, but don't make it consume you. So when the
All right, and like that shit is sounding really good and really smooth. What I like to do lately is just now I go do a frequency sweep, just because there's gonna be some harsh frequencies that come because I use the transformer right here. You know, I already I use the Neve 88RS. There's gonna be some analog noise and stuff like that, and that's why we kind of just want to do a couple of frequency sweeps.
It's a process everybody I go through, so don't feel like it's only just you. But one thing when me sure about, with God it out. So when you look up to the sky, just tell him thanks and smile. walk
I
alone.
feel like a surgeon. I feel like Dr. Miami going in there doing surgery on the vocal.
It's a process everybody I go through, so don't feel like it's only just.
And something I have enjoyed lately with the new Fab filter is the spectral.
It's a process everybody I go through, so don't feel like it's only just you. But one thing when me sure about, with God in your life, you make it out. So when you look up to the sky,
Damn, that's fucked up.
it's a process everybody I go through, so don't feel like it's only just you. But one thing when me sure about, with God in your life, you make it out. So when you look up to the sky, just tell him thanks and smile. We all have been one road, but no say we now walk alone. No give up easy, just believe me and don't make them try take your soul. We all have to face the truth, but don't make it consume you. So when the pain where you feel gets hard to control, just know life full of pure gold. That's why me pray to the Most High, pray to the Most High. Me pray to the Most High, pray to the Most High. Even though it's hard, we still have to try. Even if you have tears now your eye, pray to the Most High, pray to the Most High, and don't make everybody I go through, so don't feel like it's only just you. But one thing when me sure about, with God in your life, you will make it out. So when you look up to the sky, just tell him thanks and smile. We all have been one road, but no say we now walk alone. No give up easy, just believe me and don't make them try take your soul. We all have to face the truth, but don't make it consume you. So when the pain where you feel gets hard to control, just know life full of pure gold.
Ooh, guys, and that's pretty much how you do it here today. So you guys see the whole step-by-step process, how we created a chain. You guys could copy that chain too. But this is the most important thing about how we got the top end to sound good without is screaming, oh my God, I'm a bright vocal. You know, we slowly did it by adding just a little bit of Neve 88RS, a dB here, a dB there, and it all adds up. But when we get that thing pushing into that soothe towards the end, it only makes sure that we only get the best frequencies, okay? So this is the end of the video here today. Guys, you see how I mix and master the vocals so fast in 10 minutes and got that thing to sound pro. I could do the same thing for you. So reach out to me for a mix and master. Don't forget to check out the plugin presets, okay? That we have on our website, MixLikeNix.com. Plugin presets, mastering courses, plugin courses, all of this stuff that we got that you guys can take advantage of to level up your vocal sound. You guys can blow. You guys can blow. And I hope that I was able to give you a good video to help you guys improve your sound, okay, from home studio. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.